Hello, my trucking community. This is our second video that we're going to explore the concepts of blockchain technology, decentralization, and disintermediation. But before we start, I'd like to revisit what I've said in the first video. And the technology that we're going to use is blockchain. Who's going to benefit from this technology? Small trucking companies from 1 to 50 trucks, truck drivers, and shippers. And how you're going to benefit? You'll be able to get shipper direct freight. As a small trucking company, shippers will be able to work with you easily. Right now they can't. They don't know how to work with small companies. You'll be able to get better insurance rates. Truck drivers are going to be able to have more home time and more dedicated runs. So let's talk about blockchain. What is blockchain? Blockchain is a technology behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you've heard of it, it's a cryptocurrency. The technology behind Bitcoin is called blockchain. And what it does is it enables people to exchange Bitcoin from person to person without the involvement of middlemen, banks. And over time, it started about 10 years ago, and over time, people had realized that this is the same technology that could be used in other industries for the same purpose, to get rid of the middlemen, to shift the power from the strong central institutions to the people. One of those industries is trucking, logistics, and supply chain. Let's talk about the early promises of blockchain technology, which is decentralization and disintermediation. What is decentralization? Trucking industry is very centralized right now, meaning that large shippers work only with large trucking companies or large brokers for the most part. So all of the freights, it's very centralized, so all of the freight first gets tendered to those large companies, and then it trickles down. For example, a large company that I'm not going to mention the name of, a very large company, only handles 2 out of 3 loads that they get tendered. So every third load, which is 33% of all the loads, get outsourced. So they handle 2 out of 3 loads themselves, and then the third load goes to a smaller carrier that they have contract with. And that carrier handles only 2 out of 3 loads that are being tendered to. And the third load goes to the broker. And from that broker, it goes on to a small carrier. So there is 2 or 3 intermediaries taking a cut out of your profit. So decentralization means shifting the power from those centralized entities to the masses, to the people, to small trucking companies that make up 93% of all trucking companies out there. Next, disintermediation. And that's exactly what that means. Disintermediate means to get rid of the middleman, to get rid of the broker. Technology right now is smart enough to cut out the middleman. The work that middleman puts in our case, freight brokerage, can be coded in a computer code and handled automatically. Again, it's not going to happen over time. There's a lot of old processes in this industry, but the industry is warming up to the idea that the freight and the capacity, meaning trucks, can be matched more automatically. So, disintermediation means getting rid of brokers. And as I said last time, brokers are not going away tomorrow, but their power will diminish over time. There are already brokers out there, new companies, that are using code for the truck and freight matching, and their commission is getting less and less. I know of one company that does on average 16%, and another one is 12.5%. And that's a lot less than it used to be. It used to be from 23 to 30%. So We just learned what decentralization means. We just learned what disintermediation means. In the next video, I will explain what is needed from you, the trucking community, to make this shift, to make this progress, to make this paradigm shift happen. Till next time, you stay safe out there, you stay warm out there, and please subscribe to my channel.